Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, this one is for Nikki. I said I wasn't going to do a tutorial, but she said she's struggling with the Cobra weave, and I am only too happy to help her out. It's a pretty simple knot, but I really should do this inside, but it's not really going to be very good inside because with the lockdowns and everything that's happening at the moment, I've got people all over the joint in the house, so it's not real good in there. That's why I like doing videos out here. The camera angle is probably not going to be the best, but we'll try to show you how to do it. As with all paracord fooling around, you need some basic equipment. Jet lighter is always handy, and a pair of scissors, and obviously your paracord. Now I just got a couple of offcuts because I don't want to waste a lot of paracord to do it. I'm just using some of my 12mm rod because that will simulate the ferro rod. How you do it: find your center. This is a Cobra weave, and it's a single continuous knot. Lay it underneath like that. I'm right-handed, so I work this way. Fold over to the left. Take your right hand. So with your left hand, pin it in the middle there. See underneath here? Pin there so it doesn't move. So you've got it like that. You're pinning it. With the left strand, fold it over. Then cross and go under and through. And that creates your first knot. Just get it so that the knot sits there. And then all you're doing is transferring that knot from side to side. But then you start on the other side. See what I did then? So the knot's there now. And it's been a while since I've done this. And you just keep pulling it up tight and keeping it even. And it's just a matter of taking the knot from one side to the other. I think I buggered that up. Yeah, I did. It's been a while since I've done this, sorry. Let's start again. I should have done a practice run before I started it. Okay. Sorry about that, Nikki. Let's start again. So it's over the top. Yeah, that's right now. Yeah, I'm right now. Find your center. Like that. Put it underneath and pin it. Starting on the left-hand side. Cross it over. Then with the right side, go across and then under the work and through the knot like that. And that forms your knot up. That's correct. Then pull it tight. So then the next one, to take the knot over to the other side, just pull it tight, but make sure that knot's up. Then the next one, put it over the top. This one is over, under the work and through the knot. See how the knot then is formed over the other side, and then you pull it tight. And you just pinch it up and then pull it tight like that. Then to transfer the knot, put it over, cross it over, under the work and through the knot. There we go. And that's as simple as that. Transfer the knot, put it over the top of the work. This one goes over, under the work and then through the hole, and then pull it tight. And it's just a matter of pulling it tight. And all you're doing is transferring the knot from one side to the other. So the knot's on this side at the moment. So cross over the work. This one goes over, under the work and through the hole. And then pull it tight. And see how the knot is just doing a flip-flop from each side of the work. And it's forming up. And that's getting tight. And see how it's not moving? So the knot's on this side. So you start on, go over the work, then put this over, under the work, and then through the hole. And then pull it up. And that puts the knot on the other side. Pull it tight. Then to start, put that knot on the other side. You go work from this side, put it across the work, fold this one over the knot, over this thing, under the work and through the hole. There, and just tighten it up. And then just pull it tight. And this pinches up on the work really tight. Then that's all I'll do there. Hopefully you saw exactly what I did. So to transfer that knot there over to this side, you would start on this side again. I really haven't got much to work with now. I'll do one more. Cross over, go under the work and up through the hole, and then pull it tight. To finish that off, say I'm finished now, all you do is push it all up tight so it's all tight, nice, even. Pull it tight as you can get it. And you'll see that's not moving around, can't be moved. It's all nice and tight because it's all pinched up tight. Finish it off. Cut it off there. Cut it off there. And then burn it. Lick your finger so you don't burn your finger all over the joint. That was horrible because I just burned a whole heap and it looks like a mess, but it's not too bad. What you do is try to just burn the little bit there. That one there, I would just leave that. I wouldn't even worry about it. That will just melt in there. That one there looks a bit messy, but that's all right. That one melted perfectly in there, and that will not move. And that's how you do your Cobra weave. A King Cobra is exactly the same, but you just feed it over the top. And you'll find when you're doing a King Cobra weave, the actual knots coincide, sort of fit back into the knot. And it fits into it, but you wouldn't burn it off, obviously. You would just feed it. You go over and then start feeding it back over the top. And then the knots fit into it and go along in and fit on. Hope that helps you out a bit, mate, because, yeah, it is a really easy knot. Once you get involved in it and learn it out, it takes you no time to work out how to do it. It's a pretty simple knot. Like that moving a little bit, but it's very, once it's tightened down really tight. One thing I do suggest, wearing gloves when you're doing it, because you'll find you'll rip up, pulling it tight like that, you'll rip up here, or you'll develop calluses, one of the two. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd show that. I hope that is a little bit helpful. Yeah, it is one of the easiest knots to do. It was probably the first knot I ever learned how to do, and I only buggered it up at the beginning because I haven't done Cobra weave for a while. So yeah, it was just me being silly and hadn't actually done it. But as you see, it turned out really good. It's a nice knot. It's a very decorative knot. It looks really good, especially once you get into the different colours. I like this red or orange or blue with the black in it. It turns out really well. It's probably the red one, I would say, is probably one of the best colour combinations. And I know I'm a bit of a snob with this paracord. I buy it from China. The American stuff's just too expensive. I buy it from China. It's so cheap from China. And while the American stuff's probably a little bit better quality, the Chinese stuff is good, especially for doing this sort of stuff, because I'm not relying on it for survival. And if you're just doing decorative work and just for paracord bracelets that you're never going to use for survival means, why pay 2 or 3 times the amount of price for paracord? And yeah, I really don't see the point in buying American-made paracord. That I know that'll probably upset my American subs, but yeah, the Chinese paracord, it probably is not as good a quality, but for the stuff I do, I'm just doing paracord wraps for my handles, paracord bracelets that I'm never going to use for cordage. Yeah, I just buy the Chinese stuff. I pay about $7 or $8 100 feet for it, Aussie, and if you buy American stuff, it's $30 100 feet, and I just can't justify it for slightly better quality paracord that I'm never going to use to spend my life on, because I actually like bank line for my cordage personally. But anyway, that's I don't want to go into the discussions of economics and me being a little bit of a Scrooge as far as that goes. But anyway, I hope this has been helpful to you, Nikki. It is an easy knot, and once you get down into it, you'll find it'll be a light bulb moment, and you'll find you'll just start getting into the groove. And I've done belts that took 200 feet of paracord up, and it took me hours and hours and hours. And once you get into the groove of it, you'll find you're just doing it instinctively, and it's really good. It's good to take on a big project, because once you do that, you'll find you'll build the muscle memory, and you'll be doing it all the time then. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful to you, mate. I'm not trying to tell you how to suck eggs. I'm just trying to help you out. Anyway, thanks for watching.